I have this magnetic car mount from Vicseed, which is a MagSafe car mount. And I've got both the older version and the new upgraded version, which they've said is going to hold even better. So I wanted to quickly get this unboxed and try it out in the car. And then we are actually heading off to the auto body shop to get a quote and some information on fixing the plastic part of the bumper that got messed up when we hit the box on the highway going to the airport a few weeks ago. So you can see here, this is the magnetic little holder part that is going to work with MagSafe. And so if you've got a MagSafe phone or case, it's going to click on there, and that is very, very secure. So that's awesome. That's not going to go anywhere. And if you don't have a MagSafe one, you can actually just get a case that is MagSafe compatible, or they also give you a little set of rings here that are magnetic, and you can just stick in your case, and that'll actually hold it on. So let's see. Alright, so they give you a little card for getting the adhesive off, so you just have these 3M rings that you can use to attach it. And basically the way this is going to work is we're going to attach it right onto the back of the tablet screen and hold the phone there. So we've got the circular pad, instructions, and here is the mount itself. So see, it's a nice little adjustable one. You can kind of extend out, turn, pivot, and you can adjust it however you like to have the best readability of your phone, depending on the size. And then, oh, they even give you a nice little microfiber cleaning cloth, which is nice. All right, so good accessories overall in there. All right, so should be a really quick install, but we are going to use, okay, so step one is unscrew this nut. I'm going to put the, put it into the ball joint. Nuts. Push the ball joint into the groove, tighten the nut. And that's going to hold that on here. Like this. Alright, now we're going to put it into the installation frame, which is this thing, I think. That's the match card. Oh, this thing. It's a piece of cardboard, so make sure you don't throw that out. And basically, we're going to go pull it up. Gonna stick it on here. Okay. And now tear off the red sticker, and we're gonna stick it right on the, let's see if we can put it on the back. Right, so maybe we put it there. Yeah, then that'll, okay, yeah. So we want it a little bit more. All right, so you can see how it's gonna sort of line up. And now it says, press it firmly for 1 minute to fix it. Let sit for 24 hours to reach the strongest stickiness. Adhesive is disposable. Once it's applied, it cannot be used again, but they give you some additional replacement ones. So alright, that should be good. And now we can put our phone right on there. Nice. So you can turn or extend it however you like. Put it in a tiny bit more because we don't need it all the way out there. Yeah, and that's just gonna go right there. And that is great for my line of sight while driving. Yeah, very good. All right, so I quite like that phone holder. It's nice and stable and secure. Perfect place to keep your eye on your phone safely while you're driving. Obviously, you don't want to be doing texting and stuff, but if you prefer to use, Waze or Apple Maps or anything other than Tesla's navigation system, it is perfect for that. You can run a cable up to it quite easily. Unfortunately, it doesn't have wireless charging like the mat down below the screen does, but still a great position to be able to run your cable. So if you are in need of a nice Lightning or USB-C cable, I strongly recommend the ones from 𝗏𝗏. You also. All right, so really liking this phone holder so far. Super secure and stable on there with the MagSafe, and also just very easy to take on and off, which is fantastic. I like exactly where the phone is. It's like right line of sight for me, kind of easily glanceable out of the corner of my eye, so that it's actually less of a distraction than it sitting down in the phone holder and buzzing and making noise at me all the time. Definitely, I am a person who feels very strongly about not using your phone while you're driving. So I think this is good to kind of get it at eye line and be able to use like voice commands and stuff and just see what's going on without having to like fumble and look away from the road to get down at it. But I also think it's important that it stays there and that you're not messing with it and playing with it while it's sitting there. So that's great. And then I also just really like that it makes it easier for me to take control of the media controls. So I don't really use the stuff that's built into the car. I don't have a Spotify premium plan. I use Apple Music, so I don't use that in the car. I pretty much just use Bluetooth streaming and the radio sometimes. So putting this on Bluetooth and then having my phone there where I can skip songs and play and pause and stuff just as easily as like using the screen is really nice. So big fan of this. Feels very secure on there. My phone's not bouncing around at all. This 3M part of it feels nice and tight on there. Doesn't feel like it's going to be falling off or bouncing around or moving around or anything. So really like it. So